So the first question is, which AWS service provides infrastructure security optimization recommendations? So the first choice is AWS Application Programming Interface API. I don't think this is the service. Reserved instances, definitely wrong. AWS Trusted Advisor, that sounds like an answer for us. And the last option is Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, Amazon EC2. This doesn't sound like an answer. So I would go with Trusted Advisor. If you look at the answer, an online resource to help you reduce cost, increase performance, and improve security by optimizing your AWS environment. And if we look at this link here, we can see like 5 categories: cost optimization, performance, security, fault tolerance, and service limits. Next question is, a file sharing service uses Amazon S3 to store files uploaded by users. Files are accessed with random frequency. Popular ones are downloaded every day, and others, rarely downloaded or accessed. What is the most cost-effective? Amazon S3 object storage class to implement. So definitely it's not the standard, because the standard doesn't care how frequent is the object is accessed. Glacier is to archive your data. So you archive the data that you are not using. And even when you want to recover this data, you need some time to recover it. And the third option is Amazon S3 one zone infrequently accessed. The last one is Amazon S3 intelligent tiering, and I think it's D, because the intelligence here, like it will recognize that this file is accessed frequently, it will keep it in the S3, and if it's not used frequently, you'll move it to Glacier. Let's see, and this is right. And here they are giving you why the other answers are incorrect. Which AWS service can be deployed to enhance read performance for applications while reading data from non-SQL database? Non-SQL database, here we're talking about DynamoDB. So let's explore the options that we have here. The first option is Amazon Route S53. That's not correct. This is written like, to DNS and booking your website domain. The other one is Amazon DynamoDB Accelerator. So DynamoDB showed up here. So I assume that this is the answer. CloudFront, that's wrong, because that could be for S3, not DynamoDB. Greengrass, that's not correct answer. And the answer is B, as we said. The Greengrass is a data caching software for connected devices. Okay. An organization utilizes a software suite that consists of multitude of underlying microservices hosted on the cloud. The application is frequently given runtime errors, which service will help you to troubleshooting the process. So usually when we have errors, we're talking about CloudWatch. CloudTrail usually used to log API calls and track, who did what. So the options are AWS CloudTrail, that's wrong. AWS CloudWatch could be. The C is AWS X-Ray. That could be an answer for us too. And the last one is Amazon OpenSearch service, which is totally wrong. So I limited my answers between B and C. But since we are here talking about troubleshooting the process, then I would go with AWS X-Ray. And that's correct. Let's wait for the explanation. Says AWS X-Ray is a service that collects data about the request that your application serves and provides tools that you can use to view, filter, and gain insights into that data to identify issues and opportunities. So AWS X-Ray is the answer. According to the AWS, what is the benefit of elasticity? First option is minimize storage requirements. I don't think that when we talk about elasticity, we're not talking about storage. Create systems that scale to the required capacity based on the change demand. That sounds like an answer. C, enable AWS automatically select the most cost-effective service. We're not talking about cost here, so I'll drop that answer. D, accelerate the design process because recovery from failure is automated, reducing the need for testing. That's probably, this is fault tolerance. And B is an answer. And the concept of elasticity is the means of an application having the ability to scale up and scale down based on demand. Which tool can you use to forecast your AWS spending? In this case, we have AWS Organization. AWS Organization is like kind of, it's a tool to organize your account. Amazon Dev Pay, I don't think this is an answer. AWS Trusted Advisor, and that could be an answer. The AWS Cost Explorer, I think D is the answer in this case. We are talking about cost, exploring the cost, and seeing what's up. Yes, D is an answer. Cost Explorer is a free tool that you can use to view your cost. You can view data up to the last 2 months. You can forecast how much you are likely to spend for the next 12 months. So Explorer like help us like to see what happened in the past and what might happen in the future. Which of the following is an optional security layer attached to a subnet within a VPC for controlling traffic in and out of the VPC? Is it a VPC flow logs? I don't think there's an answer like from the naming here. Web application firewall, that's not correct because like web application firewall like protects your service from the outside. C, security group. Security group usually like, you know, it's a group that you build to decide who does what. D, network access control list, and I think this is the answer because with the list you define, you know, what's coming in, what's coming out. Okay, that's D is the answer. Network SEL can be additionally configured on subnet level to control traffic in and out. And they explain why the other options are incorrect. For example, security groups are attached to at instance level and not at the subnet level. Good to know that. Which of the following is a customer responsibility and/or AWS shared responsibility model? So when we talked about responsibility, like there's AWS responsibility and there is a customer responsibility. And when we talked about AWS responsibility, we're talking about the and/or layer, like something on the service, on the servers, on the hardware. So let's explore the options. A, patching of host OS deployed on Amazon S3. That's not correct. We're not controlling Amazon S3. Logical access controls for underlying infrastructure. Infrastructure, when you hear the word infrastructure, that's AWS, not us. Physical security of the facilities. We really don't take care of that. This is AWS taking care of that. D, patching of guest OS deployed on Amazon ES2 instances. That sounds like the answers. And that's right. What is the AWS feature that enables fast, easy, and secure transfer of files over long distance between your client and your Amazon S3 bucket? Is it file transfer? I don't think so. HTTP transfer? No. Amazon S3 transfer acceleration? I think that is the answer. The service is taking care of that. S3 acceleration is like it's kind of here like they're playing with the words. So the service is Amazon S3 transfer acceleration. And as you can see here, Amazon S3 transfer acceleration enables fast, easy, and secure transfers for your files. Question 10, which of the following services can be used to optimize performance for global users to transfer large size data? We're talking about global users here. So first answer, enable S3 transfer acceleration, Amazon S3 bucket. Amazon S3, the acceleration is used like when I want to transfer my files from on-premise or like from my local machine into S3. So I'm uploading these files, but here we're talking about customers consuming, downloading. B, use Amazon Cloud front, put post commands. That could be an answer for the cloud front, but here we're talking about, global. Let's examine that. Use multi-part upload, that's wrong. And D, use Amazon Elastic Cache. Elastic Cache, we don't use it with S3. So I think in this case it's the cloud front. Let's see, I was wrong. S3 transfer acceleration can optimize performance for data transfers between users and objects in Amazon S3 bucket. Transfer acceleration use CloudFront edge location. So if edge location was there, I would have went for that answer directly. Okay, since the transfer acceleration is using CloudFront, and then this is the answer. Let's look at why B is wrong. Okay, it's incorrect because as Amazon Cloud Front put post commands can be used for small size object, but for large size data object S3 transfer. So that's why, like the details are important in the question. Like when we're talking about large size, then we're talking about the acceleration. And if we talk about small size, then like images, CSS files, then we are talking about CloudFront. So that's it for now. This is the first part. Thank you for being with me. I hope you got the benefit of this.